Hi, welcome to It's Under the Blood Guitar Tutorial. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you need to know is this song is in E flat, but as an acoustic guitar player, we kind of like open sound sometimes, and for the best chords on this, we could bar this, but we're going to use a capo. So we're going to put the capo on the first fret, and we're going to play like we're playing in the key of D, but it'll actually come out E flat. So you need to know that. So I'm going to talk like we're in the key of D, but we're in E flat with the capo on the first fret. And you can practice this just in the key of D without the capo, but know if you play with other instruments, it's not going to match up because they'll be playing in E flat with the other music. First off, D, which is also going to be our E flat, we are in this key. So we're going to go over the lead on this first. Whether you're playing lead or rhythm, we'll cover both of this. But here's the lead to it. Here's what it sounds like. Okay, and that's not very hard. We're going to take right here on the second fret. We're going to act like this is the second fret, even though it's the third, because the capo's on it. So second to fourth, like this, a slide with the middle finger to the third on the second string here. We're going to go, and then we're going to hit this fifth fret right here, and then slide up here to the seventh. So we hit the fifth again and slide up. So we go, so we're going to go like that. So you're going to do that twice. And then this third time, it's going to be real close to being the same. Besides, we're going to slide up all the way up here instead of right here. We're going to go. And then we're going to walk it down, half step, full step to the third. Oh, slide down to the third fret from the fifth to the third. Then second fret, and then end on that third fret. So we're going to go. So here's the whole thing. Okay, now if you're playing chords to this, you're going to need to know these chords. First, a D or a D9, which is, the D is second and third, and you can leave that one open if you want to, or you can press it down on this string. So just, you're going to have to know a B minor. So here, if you know an A minor, it's like you're barring an A minor on the second fret. So yeah, so it's this second fret, fifth fret, fifth fret, third fret, and then we're barring, so it touches that second fret. So we're gonna go da 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 da, and then we're gonna do a D here again with an A on it. So da 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 G, D over, you know, a G here. Right after that, we're gonna do a D over F sharp. To E minor, now A or A7, da da da, then a D suspended. And a D suspended is just adding that little G note on the third fret and then letting it go down to a normal D. So, but we're not just going to hit the chords on that. We're going to play a little rhythm. So first on D here, we're going to just go down. We're going to hit this open D note right here and go. And then go down to the third string, then second string, go. All downstrokes. And then up strum on the very end. 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of last 2 or 3 strings. So I want to create that feel and that rhythm right there. So just kind of practice to that. Open D. And same way with this B, we're going to do. This is the bass note here. We're going to do this B note, second fret. And you can do any other two on the way down, then upstroke. So far we got da 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 da, do the D twice, da 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 da, B minor, and then we're going to strum that B after we do one measure, and then we're going to do a D with that A on it, strum it, and then when we get to the G, we're going to go top 4 strings, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, and then we're going to do the same thing with this F sharp, or this D over F sharp, down, 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 up, we're going to go G, then F sharp, and we're going to strum an E minor, and then we're going to strum that A7, then we're going to do a little rhythm on this D suspended, 2, 3, 4, so we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and 1, and that ends it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. That'll be the main rhythm for our song on the chorus anyway, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. So here's the whole thing. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. The intro to It's Under the Blood. Okay, so we're going to get into this song. First thing you need to get accomplished is the basic rhythm of this verse. And so we're playing an E flat, but we got the capo on the 1st fret here. So we are going to play in D. So I'm just going to take a D chord here. And let's not play these bottom 2 strings unless it's an A over D, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. But what we want to accomplish here is just the feel and the rhythm of a song. This is super, super important to the song. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this open D string right here, this one right here. Yeah. And we're going to go straight down towards, so it's 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then instead of hitting that last one, we're going to do like an upstroke on that, just in the last 2 or 3. So down, 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 up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a D, and this is the rhythm right here. And you can adjust the speed to however your players are playing, or if you're playing by yourself, you control the speed. Now, we want to make sure that the bass note is right. So on a D, a straight up D chord, the first note you hit is a D. The next chord's kind of a little bit more difficult. It's a B minor, and you may have to really push down for that one. I can remember the days of really, but your fingers will get stronger, I promise you. It'll get better. So we're going to do a B minor here, and on this A string on the 2nd fret is a B note out of that chord, and we're going to want to hit that one first when we change to that. So sometimes if I'm changing from this, I go and grab that before I bar it. See how like I hit that and then I kind of let the other ones fall down? It's just a little easier. I can let that resonate. So here, you hit this one first, you hit this B note here on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then any other 2 you want to do down. You can go down, or you can hit any ones you want to hit. They're all going to be right within that chord if you're holding this correctly and have it in clear. You just want to hit that root note first. You want to hit that right. And then do an upstroke, same rhythm. So you got D, now B minor, yeah. So let's go ahead and just get into this verse, and we'll talk about the chords and the voicings. Those are the first 2 chords. So we've got the rhythm established. Just do that for a while. Just make sure you can do that clear. So the first 2 chords are D and B minor. It goes, while walking down while walking down memory lane of, now here's the B minor, paths not long of. Now on go, you're gonna strum this because we gotta do a quick change. It kind of shares a measure, and if you don't know what that means, that's fine. All you got to know is on go. So you do 1 down, and then we're going to do a D over an A. So just do a regular D, but you're allowed to hit this open A note. That's the bass note. Now, if you don't, it's not that big of a deal. But if you do, that would it's okay. So you go past not long ago. Oh, and when you get to Satan on that G, you go back to rhythm. So it's past not long ago. Oh, Satan, come right by my side. Now we're going to A, making me feel low. So the A, you would just hit this open A note. That's easy enough. And you can play an A, an A2, an A7, a full A, whatever you like. I'm playing an A flat 7 there. And we just call that an A7. And you can hit the open A, then any notes on the way down. Down, 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 up. So, and making me feel low. He, then back to D, brought a box of hurt and pain. Let's see, we're going to do this again. Strum. So it's the same as earlier. So we do a B minor, then a B minor, A over D, and we're going to go to G, and you'll start rhythm again. He wanted to discourage me as I walked along life's way. B minor, he said you're undeserving. Now we're going to do a D over an A, but we're going to keep rhythm, so you're going to want to hit that bottom A note. It's real important to do that, otherwise it'll sound, if you got another player with you, a bass or something playing those bottom end or a piano, it's going to sound like it's not going to work. It's going to sound like somebody pounding on the bottom end of the piano, and I can't handle that. So he said you're undeserving. So A on this D, and I know where you've been. Now G, I have a record. Now of. Oh, and on that G, make sure you're hitting this low G note as your one, then any 3 that you want, or any 2, and then up. Record. And then of your life is going to be this D over an F sharp. So you got to make that F sharp, and you got to hit that bass note. I have a record of your life when you were bound by sin. And you can just keep on with that A, when you were bound by sin. And B minor, I know your darkest secrets. And we're gonna do that strum thing again. B minor, D over A. I know your darkest secrets that you. Now this time when we do the D over an A, we're not gonna strum it. We're gonna just play it like that. So make sure you hit that A right there. I know your darkest secrets that you would never tell. Now we're going to G. What makes you think you don't? There's that D over F sharp again. You don't deserve a place with me in hell. Well, I heard the old accuser. B minor, this was my reply. So right there, we're going to do that again, that strum on that B minor, D over A. This was my strum, D over A. You're right for all things you've done. So there's that D over F sharp. Things you've done, I sure deserve to die. My righteousness is filthy rags. B minor, my goodness is unstrung. There's only one thing I can say to what you said to me. So now it's real important at the end there, on that A, I want the last strum to be an A7. I guess it's not that important. It will work if you just do an A, but I love the A7 in there. So if you're playing a different type of A, an A9, an A, a full A, I want you to do that 7. It really makes good when you do that last strum. So it says, to what you said to me, it's we're into the chorus. One thing before we leave the verse here, your D, you can do a regular OD, or you can do what you call a D9. Your G, you can do a 4-finger G or a 3-finger G. If you're already comfortable with some of those chords, it's up to you for sound. And with those A's, you can play different A's. Other than that last one, I really would like for you to use that 7 as the last strum. It just kind of pulls to the chorus, and I like the way that sounds. Okay, well that's it. That is the whole verse to It's Under the Blood, and we'll get right into the chorus right after this. Okay, so we are going to get into the chorus on It's Under the Blood here, and first thing you need to know is there's a couple new chords, an A suspended, so it's just like a normal A, besides you add this to it. You just, instead of having that 3rd finger right here, you have it up here on this 3rd fret. So instead of the 2nd, but you need to be able to resolve it down to the 2nd, because it always goes back to a regular A. How that kind of drops down. And then also at the very end, we're going to do a D suspended, and it's actually going to say a G over a D. Actually, we're gonna do a G over a D here, so that's not really a new chord. We just can't hit the bottom notes on that. So after, I think that's most of the chords. If you've accomplished the verse, then you know the chords already to this chorus. So we need to establish the rhythm. Now this is 4/4 timing. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to play the 1 with a downstroke, 1, and then we're going to let it sustain through the 2. We're going to go 1, 2. And just go ahead and hold a D or a D2 or a D9, whatever you want to hold up here to play this. And we're going to try not hitting these bottom 2 strings, if possible. Now, you may get going, you may accidentally hit one, but, just try. So 1, so we're going to do a downstroke, 1, and then we're going to let 2 pass by, then 3, we're going to do another downstroke. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, so on 3 we do a downstroke, and then 4 we're going to do another downstroke followed by a quick, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the and we're going to do a quick upstroke on 2 or 3 strings there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So that's the basic rhythm. I would recommend practicing with these chords here. So do a B minor maybe, because that's one of the harder ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when we do the D over an A, you can actually hit that A if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe you try G. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So that's the main rhythm to it. Now there's a few things we're going to do in this chorus, and that will change the rhythm a little bit. There's not enough time to get those full measures in, but we'll get into that. So let's just go ahead and jump into the song. First 2 chords is a D and a B minor, and those are going to play just full rhythm. So so far at the end of the verse it says what you said to me, we let that ring out, then it's under the, then on blood we're going to start that. It's under the blood, oh praise his dear name. So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Now on that 3 right there, after that B minor, 1, 2, we're going to go to a D over an A. So praise his dear 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, or 3. And that's on not. I'm not what I used to be. My life has been changed. Now, there's a different chord on not, used to B every time. So we're just going to do downstrokes. So as soon as we do that D over an A, we're going to go, I'm not what I used. So it's a G, and then a D over F sharp, 2, and then B, is it E minor? B, my, and then on life, we're going to do this G, but we're not going to hit these bottom 2 strings. We're going to, it's a G over a D, so we're going to hit a D right there. So you're going to be real tempted, because you're hitting these bottom ones, to go, I'm not what I used to be, my life. Don't do that, because if you hit those bottom strings and you're playing with somebody else, it'll be bad. It'll sound like just pounding down there, and it'll just sound messy. So I want you to hit on my life's been. Then on change, we're going to do every count downstroke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that suspended on change. We're going to do that A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a regular A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's I'm not what I used to be. My life's been changed, not shackled by. When we get back to sin, we're back to the regular rhythm. Sin and shame, it's already gone. And same thing as before. I'm happy, D over A. I'm happy, re, G, D over F sharp, M, E minor, it's, and then on under, we're going to hit this A7, under the, and then on blood, we're going to go to that G over D, and we're going to start rhythm back up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So we're going to do this G here over D. So don't hit these bottom 2 because it needs to be over D. So your open D note, these last 4 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our normal D. Yeah. So here's the whole chorus. It's under the blood. Oh, praise his dear name. I'm not what I used to be. My life has been changed. Not shackled by sin. It's already gone. I'm happy reminding him it's under the blood. So that's the chorus. Not too bad. It looks more intimidating than what it is if you're not used to playing all these, these different chords. Now, on the third chorus, the first and second chorus are the exact same. The third chorus, it's going to be a little bit different. At the very beginning, instead of playing rhythm, you're just going to hit the chords. So we're going to go over that and the tag real quick. And so this third chorus, after the second chorus, it goes right into it. See, I'm happy reminding him it's under the blood. It's under the blood. Just hit the chords. Oh, praise us, dear B minor. I'm not, we're back to normal. Used to be, my life's been changed, not shackled by sin. It's already gone. I'm happy reminding him it's under the blood. And then the tag, I'm happy reminding him it's under the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I take a D and just kind of hammer that on there to finish it off at the end. So between the tag and that third chorus, we do reminding him it's under the 1, 2, 3, 4, and when we hit that next one, I just go downstrokes. 1, I'm happy re, all the way to my G, D over F sharp, E minor, A7, then rhythm again. Blood. And there it is. It's under the blood.